They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sooners have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UTEP's offense will take the field first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Miners will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. The Sooners line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they're not on the same page there. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Smith dropping to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Miners have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Kelly. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This is a designed run. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Handoff to the single running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. They'll run the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down play from the gun. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage. Ready?
There he goes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And you don't see that often where you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from... Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durr. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. The lone back's got it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for space. It's Sategna. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He's got his man across the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight.
Fires deep toward the end zone. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the shotgun on third down. The sure hands, it's Sategna. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Sooners are marching down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Smith wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Miners want to pick up the tempo. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. Turning it on! Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And the Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. Here comes the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Off the play fake. Still looking. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. The Sooners in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be knocked down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Smith dropping to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
In that time, the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Finds his man, it's Robinson. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. On the move, it's Sategna. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The option look. He'll pitch it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Breaks into the open. The 50. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Miners are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Makes the pass. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move there. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the ground with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to run for it. Oh, better look out! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. to the air. It's Mateer. Right on the money.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't...
There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown has ensued. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The give to the back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Look out, he's got room. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. The Miners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Miners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Flips it out in the flat. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Sweet cut there. Crosses to 35. Wide open on the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown Sooners. Great job by the back on the option.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Off-play action on first down. Under fire.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And the Miners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Sategna. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Smith wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sategna. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Welch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up by 17 over Colorado State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Miners decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want